Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on GA.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Jordan. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard. Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
The kick out to Irving. And the 3 ball is good.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here is Holiday. And there's the feed to Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. Good D by Harden. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. DiVincenzo against Irving, and it goes down 2 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Irving looking for an opening. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Green against Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 6.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jordan. Back to Green. Harden outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I can watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's KD, and he banks in the layup. Durant's got his second bucket.
Well, he's so effective close to the rim because Kevin Durant has the size, he has the feel, and he knows he can score at will.
Giannis against Green, and so Milwaukee again turning it over. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. For 3, Harris. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton drives in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Lopez with the steal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Teague with a clean look. And no good, trying to use the glass. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. And the pass to Griffin. Harris looking it over. Claxton the pass to Griffin. Puts the move on. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
And he makes both free throws. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 3. 2K Sports. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he would...
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Bobby Portis out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
To the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Teague.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Brown dishes to Harris. Pass to Claxton. Feeds it to Dinwiddie. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 3. Teague feeling it out a bit. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Brown kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Antetokounmpo defending. That one falls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dinwiddie against Teague. Portis. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Teague. It's hauled in by Brown.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And stolen by Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. 2 minutes. Claxton the pass to Harris. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Great D that time from Portis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
On the wing, Giannis. 8 points for him. And stolen by Jordan. KD passes to Irving. Durant with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Giannis. Durant with some nice D. The Nets with the lead. Irving dishes to Harden. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Outside, KD. Harden left side. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Giannis with it. He's picked up by KD. Shots good by Middleton.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And here's Harden. Outside Durant. Back to Harden. And a close game so far through the first 2. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 2. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Harden. Jordan is out there with Green, and it's Durant, and it's Irving in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Holiday with it. Now Green defending. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. The lead is 2. KD can't get it to go. The shot by Middleton, wide open from outside, off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Irving, and he converts the layup. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Outside, KD. They kick it out to Green. Durant controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 4.
This shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Lopez has it in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Some changes for Brooklyn.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be the man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Middleton against Harris. Count that one. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Brown drives in. It's deflected. Claxton. 2 free throws coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. Here's Claxton. Milwaukee with the rebound. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Brown throws it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Teague against Dinwiddie. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Claxton, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Brooklyn. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 2.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw good from Brown. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant's checked in for Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. T kicks it to Tucker. From 18 feet away. Bank shot. No good. And for the Nets, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Back to T. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nets lead by 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his third foul so far. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Holiday finds Lopez. Brown against DiVincenzo. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Pass to Middleton. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brown against DiVincenzo. And he gets it to go. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and he comes up with the deuce.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Right side, Jordan. Harden outside. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Harden against Holiday. Harden dishes to Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Nets lead by 4.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Durant against Holiday. And it's KD with the rebound. The Nets have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And so it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 4. Antetokounmpo. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Harden against Holiday. Money!
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Money!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Good!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Irving with it. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. And in the locker room, each guy has been going.
Hey, Kevin.
You're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. So the next starting five, we've got DeAndre Jordan, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Green, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center position. Now, here is Young. Right side, Collins. No good off the front iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Young. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Basket good.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Bogdanovich with it. Down low. That's good from Collins. On the assist from Bogdanovich.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Harden the pass to KD. Harden left side. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden on the wing. Over Hunter. Rebound Atlanta. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Irving. Green finds Irving. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And finished off by Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. KD looking around. Jordan at the elbow. Over Hunter. KD's shot is good.
What I love about Durant, doesn't force anything. Everything comes naturally and under control.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to Collins. Bogdanovich left side. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nets trail by 3. Harden kicks to Irving. Outside, KD. Back to Irving. Dishes to Green. To the middle. Outside, Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. From past the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 3. Bogdanovich finds Young. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich against Harden. Here's Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the...
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. On the wing, Williams. To the inside, Griffin with the steal. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Williams. Count that bucket. Brown's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nets.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's the pass to Williams. Back to Herter. Tipped away. It's stolen by Harris. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 3. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Atlanta leading by 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Here's Claxton, 13 feet away. Griffin's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Griffin against Gallinari. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Claxton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Hawks leading by 3. Williams passes to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams gets the bucket.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams with the steal. And here we go. Reddish the pass to Williams. He dishes it to Reddish. Pass to Herter. 5 to shoot. Inside, Okongwu. Basket counts. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Dinwiddie against Williams. Dinwiddie dishes to Griffin. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. Brown outside. Nets with the new shot clock. And no good. The Hawks leading by 7. Passes it to Gallinari. Outside Williams. The pass to Okongwu. Gallinari against Brown. Over to the left wing. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Williams passes to Herter. Pass to Williams. Cloak loose, and Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So for the Nets. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Nets trail by 6. Durant kicks to Jordan. Young against Irving. Over Young. Irving misses. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Durant in at the 3. Here's Bogdanovich, and the coach. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The dish to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And here is Hunter. Can change shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing here by 8. Outside Irving. Harden scanning the floor. Back to Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Passes it to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Collins. And he makes good on the layup. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
The Hawks leading by 8. The pass to Young. Outside Cowan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. 17-foot shot on the way. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
On its way from Irving for two. A shot by Jordan, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the paint. Hunter dishes to Capella. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here. Nets trail by 10. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Kicks it to Griffin. Shoots it up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You know, Blake Griffin, he gives you a little bit of everything offensively. Terrific court awareness.
And here's Gallinari. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Williams with the steal. There's a minute left in the third quarter. He kicks it to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Over in the corner, Reddish. Lock at 6. Williams finds Gallinari. And the 3 off target. And stolen by Williams. Gallinari passes to Williams. The Hawks working the ball around. No good from outside. Nets trail by 10. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a piece of it. In the corner. Herter with it. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And so it's Atlanta. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to Herter, right wing. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. Harris with it. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Passes to Herter. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Down low. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. He dishes it to Griffin. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. And the layup is good.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Here's Williams. It's tipped. Now here's Dinwiddie to the middle. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Molinari passes to Herter. Back to Gallinari. Outside Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And there's the pass to Claxton. For three, Harris. Rebound, Atlanta. Molinari passes to Okongwu. Molinari down low. Griffin's there. Launches it. Okongwu dishes to Gallinari. Can't hit from in close.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Kept alive. Pass to Claxton. In the corner, it's Harris. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Griffin.
Blake did a nice job of setting the pick, rolling, catching, and finishing.
Atlanta leading by 6. Williams passes to Okongwu. Pass to Herter. Trying to end the drought. Out to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Shoots over Brown. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. From deep, Harden. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Young with no one around. Atlanta again missing. Nets trail by 3. There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. Outside, KD. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Collins in the post. He's covered by Irving. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just his first attempt. That shot off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. Harden's shot is off. And the Hawks with possession. They lead by 4. Collins kicks to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our settings tonight. And nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now, here is Young. To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Giannis outside. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Here's Bogdanovich after the basket by Milwaukee. Young passes to Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away by Holiday. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Yes, that goes in.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
An adept mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Middleton outside. Over Hunter. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Trae Young. Holiday looking for an opening. He kicks it to Middleton. Lopez right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Lopez.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Bogdanovich with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Young outside. Pass to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. To the inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. In the corner. Middleton with it. Down low. Giannis kicks to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from John Collins. The 3. Another miss by Middleton.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Bogdanovich looking around. Young with no one around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle, here's DiVincenzo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 4-point game. DiVincenzo against Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 6.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
1 quarter. And recently on the subject of trash talking,
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now, here's Okongwu. He dishes it to Reddish. Gallinari wide open, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Gallinari's got himself on the board with 3 there. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the left side wing. Here's Okongwu. And it's blocked. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's T. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton kicks to T. To the paint, and stolen by Okongwu. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Now, here's Teague. Back to Connaughton. Out to the wing. Teague, the pass to Portis. 3 on the clock. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks trailing. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. 1:58 left in the second quarter. Inside, Okongwu slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And the free throw, no good. Outside Portis. Now the pass to Connaughton. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Teague with a clean look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
The super fast release of Jeff Teague and incredibly lethal catch-and-shoot player.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Now Teague. .109 left to play here in the second quarter. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Hey, Teague's not a big guy, but he's not really pint-sized. Nonetheless, impressive work for the little fella to get it done inside.
Here is Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the left wing, Okongwu dishes to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Now here's Teague. He has 5. Outside Portis. Outside Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the basket. Teague's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Love the decision-making here. I mean, Sweet Lou knows he can beat his guy to the spot and then takes it strong.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman... And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Young. Bogdanovich with it. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Antetokounmpo after Clint Capella's bucket. To the middle. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He's got 6.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Misses in close.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. He kicks to Collins. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Bucks leading by 6. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. Fires the 3. But they get it back. To the inside. Tries again. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
And so they foul intentionally. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. To the left side wing. Can they get it? Hunter, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Connaughton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Hawks trail by 8. And there's Hunter on the assist from Bogdanovich.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Teague, the pass to Portis. Shoots over Capella. Portis can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And that one is good.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Teague. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 4. Down low, here's Okongwu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Teague against Williams. Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Williams. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Teague with the ball. And he lays it straight in. Teague's got 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in its center. Now here is Holiday. Lopez left side. Off with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. 6 to shoot. Williams against Holiday. Turner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks making a change here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Johnny Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Kicks it down to Middleton. Giannis inside. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Pass to Hunter. Capella, high post. Giannis is there. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hunter's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Fires from the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of the Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Now, here is Young. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. 1:31 left in the fourth. Here's Young. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And stolen by Okongwu. And Young kicks to Hunter. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Giannis. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Trae Young. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic... And Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. So the Nets starting 5. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Middleton. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Holiday, no one around him. Here's Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
They get it back. Jordan kicks to Harden. Pass to Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Giannis drives in. And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Harden. KD with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Green. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good. Great D that time for Middleton. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Middleton on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Here's Irving. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now here's Harden. The teardrop falls in.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Outside Holiday. And the rejection by Harden. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's DiVincenzo.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Durant with it, now guarded by Middleton. A nice shot by Irving.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Brooklyn making some changes. And Teague's got the ball here for the Bucks. 7-point differential. The pass to Connaughton. Down low. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Bucks trail by 5. Now here's Teague. Outside Portis. Passes it to Connaughton. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
They get it back.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Scooped up. Here's Connaughton. 1 second left, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that does it for the first quarter. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had the...
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
We've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with P.J. Tucker. Portis is out there with Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Stolen by Tucker. Antetokounmpo passes to Teague. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Teague's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brown dishes to Harris. Back to Brown. Takes the three. Harris, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Count it, good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Portis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shoots over Griffin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for T. Here is Harden following the basket by Chris Middleton. Pass to KD. Harden against Holiday. Harden kicks to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. And another shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Now, Jordan is a force on the inside. There's no denying that. A real problem right now for the defense.
The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
No good from Jordan. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by one. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number one.
Here's Holiday. James Harden picking up that last basket. Back to Giannis. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden finds Irving. Here is Durant, covered by Giannis. KD passes to Green. Outside for Jordan. No one near him. They grab their own miss. It's Durant on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to go. He's taken two and missed two. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden surveying the D. Feeds it to Green. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get open.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Stolen by Middleton. To the inside, Holiday. And it's sent back by Irving. One-on-one fast break. And KD throws it down.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday surveying the floor.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Bucks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. The drive by KD. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 5 now.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets. And
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the one. Antetokounmpo, no good. Brooklyn trailing.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year two, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. Well, he can just see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Pass to KD. A miss that time would have put him up. And the Bucks with possession here. The lead is 2. Holiday the pass to Middleton. Lets it go with the 3. Hands it from downtown. He has 7.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
And Harden with the stuff.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here is Holiday. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Green with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Nets. On the wing, Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez finds Giannis. And Jordan sends it back. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break for the lead. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie sent in for James Harden. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. Brown dishes to Durant. To the middle. And Griffin with the score. The assist by KD. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Durant down low, covered by Giannis.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Claxton. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Down low. One-on-one fast break. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pulls it up. Here's Claxton. The shot's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Claxton, the pass to Dinwiddie. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Tucker.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Dinwiddie. Up top, Brown. Right side, Griffin. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
The inside game of Griffin, very polished and superb at getting into a position where he can cash in.
That one drops for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn ahead as they end the third quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. They've got P.J. Tucker, Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. A second chance effort. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Portis.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Antetokounmpo looking it over to tie it up. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
I'll tell you, Durant's ability to handle the ball at his size, impossible to stop on the drive once he gets that step on you.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Green. The shot, no good. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Drew Holiday.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Lopez with the block, and he's able to get it back. Green against Middleton. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. The game now all time. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run.
Look at that.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Harden against Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Jordan. One-on-one here. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harden. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Brooklyn with it. On the wing, Irving. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Joe Harris is checked in for Green. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez right side. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Durant down low. Antetokounmpo defending. Nets passing it around. Irving passes to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Irving, good. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator, and not afraid to take the punishment.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Thank you, David.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. You're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Durant, the pass to Harden. Out to Harris. A 3-ball. Nails the triple.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Middleton for 3, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Harden outside. And the Nets, another 3.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Giannis inside. KD's on him. The shot misses. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the point guard. And for the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Green. And it's KD in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Harden finds Durant. Outside, Green. The kick out to Irving. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Jordan. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harden inside the three-point line, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now, here is Harden. And the pass to Green. Harden with it. They kick it out to Green. Durant in the corner. Back to Green. No good with the triple. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And here's Atlanta. Herter passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Herter. Outside Collins. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Harden. This is to KD. Pass to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD dishes to Green. Durant controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is what pure scorers do. They find ways to create points. KD doing work.
Herter passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Herter. Over Harden. Herter, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter passes to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 6 points for John Collins. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it. Here's Herter. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Harden the pass to Durant. Shoots over Capella. Misses off the right iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game call. To the inside. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Pushing it up. Collins looking around. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Gallinari. Trae Young is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Fernando in its center.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Atlanta with the ball.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Fernando can't get it to go. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Out to Harris. That one a little long. Gallinari passes to Young. Back to Gallinari. Passes it to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Okongwu. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Fernando's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Griffin kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Griffin. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Snell. He's covered by Brown. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the Nets miss again.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Gallinari finds Young. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brown dishes to Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Claxton. And here's Harris from the arc. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Young against Dinwiddie. Young with no one around. Here's Fernando. Boom, he jams it straight down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
The Hawks leading by 4. Young looking around. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Pass to Harris. 3-pointer. That shot misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Gallinari attacking. Snell from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Dinwiddie with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. They get it again. Young, and it's blocked by Brown. They retain possession. 2 points. That one goes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dinwiddie outside. And they pick up 2. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Young for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in, and so we wrap up the first half. Hawks on top.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a rope. That's all for now. 6.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Harden. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Herter passes to Bogdanovich. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Green finds Harden. Down low. Here's Harden on the wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Harden on the wing. Irving way outside. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. Durant, the pass to Harden. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Harden's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn. Atlanta's shooting in this game 45%. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Herter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Right side, Green. Back to Jordan. Outside for KD. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Well, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. That gives them the lead. And the Nets lead by 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's the Hawks ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Shot to stop the run. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Stolen by Durant. He dishes it to Jordan. Back to KD. And Capella sends it back. And he recovers it. Irving misses. So it's the Hawks now. Trailing by 2 to the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. So it's the Hawks now. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Durant, the pass to Irving. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's tipped. Here's Herter. And Irving pulls it down. Brooklyn trailing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 6 points.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Jordan against Capella. Bogdanovich and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Griffin. The kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. And the Nets miss again. The Hawks leading. Fast break. The Hawks. Gallinari wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. Brown inside, defended by Young. Sinks that one from a post. 9 seconds left to play in the third. Young outside, shoots over Dinwiddie. Misses. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll be back in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Williams. And it's Fernando in at the center position. 5 to shoot. Young dishes to Okongwu. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks. Brown outside. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Right side, Griffin. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. The lead is 2. Outside Williams. The pass to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Williams. The layup missed.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Claxton the pass to Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Hunter. Here's Herter, guarded by Harden. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And the basket by Harris.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Durant in the corner. Kicks it out to Harden. And that one swishes right in. And it's a 5-point Nets lead.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Herter, guarded by Harden. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And the first one at the line is good. Jordan, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Harris outside. Back to Harden. Outside Durant. To the middle. Rebound by the Hawks. Young pass to Collins. Count it. And that's 12 points for John Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Harden dishes to Irving. Harden the pass to Jordan. Left side, Irving. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
The Hawks trail by 3. 1:09 left to play here in the fourth. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Harris.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
He kicks it to Harden. Pass to Irving. Passes it to KD. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta with the ball. It's a three-point game. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Harden surveying the D. Durant wide open. He fires. Good.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Young outside to the inside to force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Giannis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Young. Collins finds Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Capella, the pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the shot is long. And so just over a minute and a half played. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You people see the floor as well as Trae. If you're open, he'll find you.
Middleton outside. Passes to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Middleton outside. Kicks to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Hunter. Back to Young. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Middleton outside. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think they're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Outside Bogdanovich. To Collins. Pocket 6. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Bogdanovich. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. It's tipped. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Good on the bucket.
Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the right position to finish.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Unloads from 13. Off the left rim and out. Milwaukee leading by 4. The shot by Middleton, wide open, sinks the triple. Middleton's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Outside Holiday. No good. Shot missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Bucks on top, up 5. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Reddish. The pass to Okongwu. And the rejection by Giannis. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now T. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Bucks leading by 7. Down low. Fades away. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And Reddish with the swing.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Teague deciding where to go with it. And the layup falls. Teague's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Open and close and nails it.
And it looks so easy for him. Lou Williams with the sweet-looking J.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Portis finds Tucker. Here's the 3. Here's Nora. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 5. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Lets it go. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Teague can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Goes back up. Out to the right wing. It's Williams with the drive. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Teague. Inside. Back to Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
1:04 left in the first half of the game. Bucks leading by 5. Tucker with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And with the way Teague can move in the open floor, there is just no way to prevent him from getting points on a fast break.
Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. Basket counts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here is Teague. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. Left side, Portis. He kicks to Tucker. And that one is good. Tucker's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so it's Milwaukee bringing the... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Portis after Clint Capella's bucket. Offensive rebound, Portis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bobby Portis doesn't mind a physical game. He takes it, and he dishes it out.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5. From deep three-point range, Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it.
Now here's Young. That one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now, here is Young after Clint Capella's miss. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. And Young, here we go. Collins, great positioning on the putback.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Middleton outside. He feeds it to Giannis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
The Bucks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Here's Hunter. Takes it off the glass.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Feeds to Lopez. Over Young. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Back to Capella. Lopez grabs the board.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Teague against Williams. Left side, Portis. Over Okongwu. And the Bucks miss again.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
It's good. Williams has got 6 points.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Passes it to Nwora. Dishes it to Tucker. Now the feed to T. Over in the corner, Portis. Good. He has 6.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Williams passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. On the wing, Williams. To the middle. Here's Herter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, A.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Williams passes to Gallinari. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Forbes. And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 12 to the paint. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis. The Bucks shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Inside. To the right side. Launches a three. Mora can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sneaky, quick first step. Gallinari gets downhill, beats his man to the spot, and draws contact.
Dunn, he's checked in for Atlanta, and so he's able to get one of two. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Here's Dunn after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Gallinari, that's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
That's just a seasoned move. Great concentration from Gallinari, finishing through contact.
Outside Teague. No good on the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Dunn kicks to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the three.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Forbes dishes to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Shoots. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Tucker. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one great play leads to another with Teague. His fast hands and fast feet, making things happen.
Dunn outside. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Gallinari, guarded by Tucker. Lets it go. The Hawks again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 11. Over to the wing. Teague with a clean look. They get it back. Pass to Forbes. Outside Teague. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Passes it to Reddish. And that one is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. There's the three. Up top, Tucker. Gallinari covering. Over to the left wing. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. Now, here's Teague. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.